Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Come chill. Come hang out. If you are catching the replay, comment hashtag replay and tell me what time it is. Where you guys at? What you doing? We making progress. I don't know. Sorry, I just did some really bad singing for you guys, but you can see Holly has taken my seat back there. That's where I like to do a lot of my work. Just very, very grateful for Angela. Shallow, shallow. So you guys can always catch me at this time. Ask any questions. I am on all the platforms right now: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. And it is 5 Eastern, 4 Central. Kells, what time is it in Scotland? So you guys can always find me this time, ask questions, just come hang out with me. I try to always be outside, share some of the sunshine for those of you guys not in sunny California, or maybe you just, don't have a lot of sunshine. I know when I lived in Ohio, the sunshine did not come out very often. So I made a video earlier. On Tuesdays, I really like to reflect how far I've come. So after having a misdiagnosed stroke at 28, it's amazing because I know this week it will be 6 years. On the 5th, on Cinco de Mayo, it will be 6 years. So it's amazing to see how, ow! Hey, those are my toenails. My chicken just tried to eat my toe. No, those are my feet. Those are my toes. Okay, those are not little blueberries. Fresa Freeze. It is really, really good. So May is stroke awareness. I know that strokes usually don't happen until you're 40. Here, what? You want some attention? Here, you come say hi to everybody. So I did have mine at 28. I am not the youngest person to have a stroke. There's much younger than me, sadly. So knowing the symptoms and the signs, and also the fact that, sadly, we just have to advocate for more for ourselves. So I'm not even going to go over because, I was walking. I was having a difficult time. I was talking, but I had a difficult time. So it wasn't just black and white. However, it was sudden. I did explain it as the worst migraine of my life. Where does the mermaid fascination stem from? Ariel. Hello. Who else? I was born 1987. So as an 80s baby, I feel like, we had Splash. We had, what other movies? Just so many mermaid inspired movies. And I always wanted to be a mermaid. And then after my stroke, when I was on bed rest, I found the lovely YouTube and started seeing that people were actually swimming as mermaids. And it's kind of the same philosophy of why, I don't know, some people are into anime and cartoons and whatever. So, why do they cosplay? I think it's weird when people are like, it's just so weird that you do that. I'm like, what about the people who go to conventions and all dress up as what about Trekkies? Or, there's all different types of peeps. So we are very accepting here. You can ask any questions. Thank you. If you guys can see. So I have a chicken. In that cat tower is actually our bearded dragon. And then my dog is sitting. Oh, wait. TikTok there. Now you can see the dog sitting in the chair too. We have a mini little farm over here. We got our animals. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm going to get a tail and I'm going to start swimming as a mermaid. And for me, recovery wise, it was probably the best decision I could have made, because in every other area, I compared myself to how things were pre-brain surgery. So it was like I was a special education teacher. And when I went back to teaching, I just kept comparing how it used to be, how my brain used to work. And mermaiding, it's fantasy, and there's no one to compare it to. I've never mermaided before. And so I will tell you, I played water polo. I started in 6th grade. I was a very good swimmer. I was on swim team, and the first time I put the mermaid tail on, I almost drowned. Because first of all, it's not as easy as it looks. And it pointed out to me how things that I used to not be aware of, and most of you guys are not. So, like, I just want you for a moment to imagine this, like, or just think about it. You don't have to imagine it. So, when you put your face underwater, when you submerge your whole body, all at one instance, your brain is doing all of these things at one time. It is remembering to close your mouth, to put air out of your nose. So that's right there, two things. And it's just like, some people cannot like rub their belly and pat their head. Like, this took me a long time to be able to do things like this again. And I know some people like, I can't even do that, and I didn't have a stroke. But it's the same premise of like so many things we take for granted for our brain. So like, as soon as I went underwater, remembering to hold in air, breathe out water, open my eyes, move my legs and my arms. Like, I just basically went underwater and just got water all up my nose, started choking, popped my head right back up. And I started like bawling. I just started crying. And I was like, I can't do it. Like, I can't do this. I'm horrible at it. And then I looked down at my mermaid tail and I started laughing. And I was like, hold up. Are you really going to cry because you are not a real actual mermaid? Like, calm down. So from that moment on, I just fell in love with mermaiding, because if I'm the first mermaid you've ever met, it's actually really common. A lot of us have, I don't want to say it's like common, maybe, I guess, just like a lot of us deal with anxiety, depression, all these different things. And like, I can tell you, when I put that mermaid tail on, I feel mermazing, and I can look all cute and like a magical creature. And so on those days when I'm depressed and tired and feel like a big turd, I look at those pictures and I'm like, you are a fucking badass bitch. Look at you. Look at you. We aren't going to be a sad bitch laying in bed. We're going to look at this mermaid thing. So you're going to go seize the fucking day. So that's why. You're so sweet, Corey. I know, Angela. And we all know this, comparison is the thief of joy. And that even goes to comparing yourself to yourself. I've gotten better at it throughout the years, not being so critical of myself and realizing like it literally does no good for me or for anyone to compare to how things used to be. That's not how it is, but we all do it. We've all had some sort of event. Maybe you had like, you're at a new job and you don't like it. And so you compare things to how your old job used to be, or, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of us are guilty of that, and you just rob yourself of the now and the happiness now. So I've been working on that. I feel like year 6, we're a lot better at just being like, it is what it is. Like, I'm trying my best. That's all I can do. And here we are on a journey. Every day is practice. And so that's all I can do, is show up and hopefully glow up. Right? Shalom, Becca. So, it's progress. And that's what I hope you guys can do also, is like, I realize like, you're always going to have emotions. Like I told Patrick at lunch today, I was like, what's really weird is I've had this realization that like, because I was forced to go back to work so quick, and I realized that like, you may have another brain surgery and you may not be able to. And like, the more I talked to the brain injury community and the stroke community, the more I was like, you are so lucky. Like, you are not guaranteed that when you have another brain surgery, you're going to come out the way that you came out. So like, I got this like obsession of like being like a squirrel, like packing away all these little nuts. Like, and same thing for like, if you're a migraine sufferer, you're like, do you, on the days that you're feeling good, when you have a good day, you fucking do everything. Cause you're like, I don't know if tomorrow I will wake up and feel like it. Same thing with depression and anxiety. I'm like, let me do it all because I'm feeling good and feeling myself today. Tomorrow, I may think that like I'm a big bag of poop. And so you like overcompensate in certain areas. Did you get too hot in the sunshine, little bubby? Did you know you would look out like this? You're from Virginia. And then we rescued you in Ohio, in Cleveland. And now you're sunbathing in the sunshine with a bearded dragon and a chicken. Thank you, Elk, for tagging. I do a share winner once a week. So there was no internet, I guess, where my virtual assistant was. I don't know, but So share winner will be announced tomorrow. And I'm pumped to announce later tonight. We do have the cocktail collection. So if you are watching and you're like, oh man, I don't know, I can't buy anything right now, that's totally fine. First of all, I just love support, and the world is crazy out there. So if you can find a little bit of sunshine and some moments to just unplug, you are always welcome here. We just ask that there's like no judgment. If you feel it and you don't agree, you can just keep those little fingers off the keyboard. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you can have your opinions, but like if they're rude, blurp, bloop. Because that's the best thing about the internet. You get to protect your space. So we have rose-breasted goose beaks at your house. What? I really want ducks. I want all of the animals. All the animals. Chase, Shallow. Like, I can't wait for us to own a home one day and have more. Like, Bob needs some grass patches. Imagine how many tortoises we could have. Imagine all the tortoise babies. But I heard something that was very helpful. I shared it on Instagram, but I was out walking, so I didn't go live on all the platforms, didn't have all of my devices. But I heard someone say if you have ADHD, the reason we have a really hard time with a plan or like a schedule is because our energy and like emotions fluctuate so much. I'm not saying, like, obviously everybody has fluctuating energy. Everybody has fluctuating like wants, needs, all of that stuff. I get that. But I don't know if maybe it will help you instead of like, I felt like I was beating my head against like, but you have to do this. It'll make everything better. And it's like, no, instead if I just have systems so that it's like, we have this system for when we're having a great day and you can do all the things, but like, here is the different level. Like, here's level 1, 2, 3. What can you get done today? So running a online business. Sorry, there's like a lot of weird noises. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I found more and more because you're not going to want to do it every single day. Like, doesn't matter what your job is, how having your set, or like we call it your power 5. I can't remember. Who is it? Is it, oh my gosh. Who's the guy who taught it? I can't think of his name. You can tell I didn't read his book. Andy Friselis, right? The Power 5. Is that what I'm talking about? I don't know. But it has been helpful because I have a tendency to keep adding more things on my to-do list. And I'm learning more and more to just be like present and just be grateful for all that you are getting done. So, like, it's kind of a different perspective because I used to be like, oh my God, you're from Egypt? Shallow, Sean Young is like that. Like, I want to travel. I want to be able to do all these things on my bucket list now. Having a near-death experience so young, definitely, I would say, super sped up my timeline of like, hey, I don't want to wait for things. So I feel like it's 6 years out and I'm just now starting to learn that balance of like, yes, we need to do all the things, but also if you're trying to do like all the things all the time, like, you guys have said it for years, like, slow down. And I'm like, I don't want to slow down. I'm living my life. So if you take anything away, here is your sign. If you're tired, take a nap. If you need like a little extra, whatever, like Patrick, I was like, I can't go to lunch. And then I was like, why am I saying that? Yes, I absolutely can go with you. And it was really nice because I told him, I was like, I have to break this habit of thinking like, but if I go now, then I'm going to miss out on something. And I don't know if anyone else feels that way. It could be because I'm a little bit of a blue and I feel like I'm always missing out on something, or I'm going to let somebody down as a chronic people pleaser. Now I'm like, you know what? It's actually good sometimes to just go do something that wasn't on the schedule, wasn't planned, but it just makes you happy, makes you smile. I will say I'm a little bit in a food coma, so it feels good to really sit down here and just chill and soak up the sunshine. Stubbs was taking a nap. It was super adorable, but he's still not super comfortable with the camera. So like, I feel like as soon as I get it out, he like moves, and he had his eye open. He's like, I see you trying to feeling this cuteness and I'm not having it. Not having it today. But we have fun stuff planned because next weekend I'm going to be in Vegas. I can't believe it's already coming up. You can still get tickets for G4 Live, the Bud Tender Awards. It is in Vegas. I do have a coupon code. I'm going to be there with the THC Sirens and Snoop Dogg. So dreams are coming true. I always said I wanted to smoke with Snoop Dogg. Did not think it would get to be in my mermaid tail at the event with the bud tenders. So I'm like, yeah. So just keep manifesting, putting those good vibes out there, no matter how ridiculous the dream sounds. You never know. You could make it happen. Plus, make sure you're following me on Instagram because TikTok, I still can't really show. I did a TikTok today that jokes about cannabis, and my backup account, I'm testing things out over there. But the best place is you can always catch me. I do smoke sessions on Instagram. I sometimes do it on Facebook when I'm not dual streaming on YouTube. So right now I'm not doing it on all, but if you want to have a sesh in the sunshine with me, come on over to Instagram because I'm going to be over there. Savage Haze, you know it could happen. You never know. Okay, so first of all, you have Instagram, right? Instagram message me. I don't know if I can do it, but I will try. I'm going to try and go live. I have to document that. Are you fucking kidding me? So that one day if my brain does blow up again and I don't remember, and because I know people, here's just what I think sometimes. I'm like, there's going to be if I have to put back the pieces and rebuild my memories because I have brain surgery and it's just bloop. System reset, and you do a reset. I want to be able to watch and get the vibe of who I am. So that's why, sorry, not sorry, I share everything because you know what? Do you know how many times I've been I don't know about that, or I don't remember that, but I do because I documented it. Patrick's you don't have to record everything. And I'm but I do. And it makes me happy. And I don't know about you guys, but there may be some shitty situation, but you throw some beautiful music over it sometimes. And this morning, I was crying on my own reel. I caught it live on TikTok. I was live and I was making my reel and just seeing those images of me having a hard time moving my legs. And the fact that I said, I don't know how I'll do it, Mom. I don't know how, but I will get back to California. I will get my feet in the sand. And I'm not only did I do that, but I got myself in my mermaid tail with my brain scan on it, like I said. So nobody can tell me nothing. I know there's way bigger dreams and other things I still want to accomplish, but I'm hey, we did that. You did that, girlfriend. And dang it, Facebook user, is it Selena? I can't tell. I'm there's no it's just, hi, Tawnie. I don't know why Facebook does that for some things. So if you don't take a moment to reflect back sometimes, and sometimes maybe you record it just for yourself. I'm not saying you have to post your whole life. It's Christine. What the shell? Do you see how it's doing that? How it says, hi, Facebook user. Hi, my beautiful nurse. So especially advocating for stroke awareness, I know how lucky I am, but when you just see all these videos, so many other people, and I'm the whole time I was just bleeding in my brain. Some people get immediate help and they're still fighting uphill battles physically. And I'm over here just do, 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 do. It's weird. It's just crazy. So if you don't I don't care what you believe in. I'm not even going down that space, but I'm just saying somebody was looking out. Someone was hey, this beach needs to be able to swim and do some shit still. So we're gonna just keep that little bubble safe. Cause I was legit moving a muscle massager. When I told the doctors what I was doing, because he was so that happened. He's what did you do every day? Because he's you literally did the most dangerous and the scariest part by yourself at home. And I was I would wake up, I would eat yogurt so I could take a pain pill, and I would just lay there. And I was I listened to all of Gilmore Girls, because Gilmore Girls, you don't have to watch. They do a very good job with the dialogue. You know what's going on. and it never gets way too loud. It's just a lot of witty talking back and forth. So I legit almost watched the entire Gilmore Girls all the way through. Like I started because I was like, my head hurts so bad. I can't keep my eyes open. I can't sleep because my head hurts so bad. So I just laid there in this like the most excruciating pain. And I did, like, I would be like, I feel like I'm dying. Like, I feel like I'm fucking dying on the inside. And I would yell at myself. I'd be like, get it together. The doctor didn't even scan you. Like, I was like, you're being a baby. Like, I would legit yelled at myself. Like one time I remember vividly, like standing downstairs after I got the yogurt. Cause I was like, I feel like I'm passed out. I was like, this is not right. This is not right. And I was like, if it was even a question, he would have scanned you. So like, don't talk yourself out of getting help because of what a doctor said. I love doctors. I'm not at all knocking them, but like advocate for yourself, please, because you don't like they don't have your body. They don't know. And I think because like I didn't keep saying, some people's level 8 pain tolerance, they're screaming, but like if you've ever had a migraine, when I have a really bad migraine, I'm quiet. That's how Patrick, he's like, I get scared because all of a sudden you're not talking. I'm like, because it hurts to talk. So I'm going to choose not to. I'm not going to cry because that's not going to help the situation. So, shalom, Peggy Doo. Come on over to Instagram because I'm going to have to pop off here. I'm going to go get my little bubbly pop. But yeah, it's just cool to see. It was really funny because last year I was celebrating. It's Brian Underwood, our CEO, his birthday. And it's also my friend Nikki. So I saw on my memories me saying we're celebrating their birthday and doing unboxings. So it's really cool to see your transformation just in a year. But like I reflect a lot because in 2 days it's gonna be 6 years ago that my brain decided to blow up and was like, yeah, we're gonna be Tawnie 2.0. So, Cinco de Mayo, I want everyone to celebrate for me. Oh, Stubbs, what the show, man? He's being crazy. You guys, Severino. Ow, oh. I know, everyone's like, you haven't fallen in the pool yet? Bro. Hey, sir. Do not puff your little face up at me, man. Here, I'll let you guys see Stubbs, and then I'm going to put him in he's got a soak. He's got a soak. Everybody, this is Stubbs. DC Stubbs. He's Stubbs because his tail's like that. He's a rescue, so before you come for me and say, why'd you do that? I didn't. I did not. He came to us like that. We think the little boy, he had a little boy owner. We think the little boy probably tried to grab him by the tail, and the tail broke off, and then it grew back just like that weird little stubby. There you go. Get your soak on. Get your soak on. Oh. Excuse me. Haha, I have something fun. Dun, dun, dun. No, TikTok. I'm not. Are you meaning because I'm so fucking awesome? There's no way I could be this. Hey, yo! My chicken almost tried to eat my little buds. Because it's green, She just came up to the bowl like, hey, thank you for the rose. You're so sweet. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. I'm on Instagram. I'm going to have a little sesh with them. And then I know. He's like, I was playing on running around. Bob's over there. Bob's over a bag of ketones. Yes. in the tub in a couple minutes. Okay, I love a bong in the bathtub. I will tell you my favorite is actually a blunt because then you don't have to worry about like grabbing it. I have smoked a blunt in the shower. It's very nice. It's very nice. 10 out of 10 do recommend. It's how I practice my self-care, unwind. So there's pretty much always like the bong next to me in the bath. Patrick said that's when we were dating. He was like, I've never met a girl who like, I'll play Frank Sinatra and go like sit in the bathtub and just smoke some bong rips. You need to back up away from my Schweed is what you need to do. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble over here, so I'm going to say bye to you, TikTok. See ya. Make sure you hit the follow if you want to join or come over to Instagram, Tawnie the Mermaid. Boop. Okay. Facebook, I don't think I can. The last time I tried to just end it, it messed up the thing on YouTube, like when I just ended it on one stream. So I'm going to see you guys. Cheryl, shallow, over on Instagram. They did add Blue Raz and Root Bear are now able to be added to your smart ship. So those of you who are energy drink people, you love those. This is a clean energy. You're not going to have the crash. And I know a lot of people like, I just don't want to love it and then not be able to get it. So they finally heard us and now they are staying on the website. So there are a lot of flavors to choose from. And I will catch you guys later. I'm on Instagram still. So bye, Facebook and YouTube and Twitch.